All right, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of information here about the bots and the Russian troll farm type of stuff on social media. Apparently, 75% of the social media traffic during the Super Bowl and around the Super Bowl was 75% bots and troll farms. 75%. Even though Musk and people like him were vowing to, crack down on the bots and the abilities for the bots to take over conversations, it has actually doubled since he took over. But this particular thing is interesting when it comes to people on TikTok, people on YouTube, place like that, but mainly TikTok, the live interactions and the live shows, live broadcasts. When we have people that come into our lives and it seems like they're just repeating the same couple of things over and over again, that's obviously not normal. So it's probably a bot. It's probably AI or something like that. And what their main focus is by infiltrating our social media is they find people that are making a bunch of sense. They find people who may be educating people away from their directive, away from voting for the person they want to win, like, say, Donald Trump. And they will purposely go out and attack these people, start fights, get them banned, file complaints, every little dirty trick under the book, just to try and pull attention away from the facts being spread. Which is why it's important if you're doing lives and stuff like that. And it's something I struggle with in my channel as well. Getting moderators and getting people who are on the ball that help get these people out. So, we've got to focus. We've also got to realize that if you're having a lot of bots and things like that on your lives and in your message boxes, I recognize that means you're making a difference or you're on the radar, which means keep doing what you're doing. We need more voices that will lift up the truth, lift up the people we believe in and we appreciate their perspectives. Because the more people speaking sense, the more we will notice that most of what we are being hit with now is a facade. In the media and everything else, and social media, it's a facade. We also have a very carefully constructed narrative that has been put together for decades. I mean, this is stuff that's been going on for a long time with media and stuff like that. And they will boost up this storyline of, for instance, unarmed African-American men killed by police officers. And they will take things like that, and the assumption will be that it was happening every week or every day or whatever. And it's just, and yes, there's problems. There's bad cops, there's racism, there's all that stuff. It doesn't discount that fact, but they will get into something that will stir up the most controversy, the most anger, and the most vitriol towards the other side of the aisle that they can, to distract away from the actual things that are going on. But if we saw behind the curtain and we paid attention to more of the big picture, those types of things would be put into a more reality-based perspective. The fact of the matter is, a couple dozen, 2 to 3 dozen situations like that, but it's so overplayed and over exaggerated and focused on as the main story. It's just beaten into our heads. So if you ask somebody, they're like, oh, there must be thousands and thousands and thousands of them, in this country every day, when it's not. Yes, it's a problem, like I said, but it's not. It's the exaggeration. It's fear mongering. It's the easiest way to control